I hate this stupid blue bear. It automatically assumes the worst about you, like I'm going to cheat like a scrub. Guilty until proven innocent. Get out of here with that communist bullshit because this is Canada. And besides, I'm not even going to play the multiplayer. All I want is the story, so let's play Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2, aka a third person whatever that doesn't bog you down with Dark Souls shit for once. With a story about invading space turrets that... Oh wait, sorry, I put in Helldivers 2, my mistake, hold on. No, wait, I had it right the first time, sorry again. We are fighting Zerg now. No, really, it's the Zerg. Who's copying who here? Which one came first, Tyranids or 1997? I can't be asked to look, just tell me.
Team leader to squad. Box check.
Ooh, pretty. Well, I mean, you try to make fun of a story that's not really there. It's just rah rah, big space marines versus aliens. So there's really not much to go on. Hey, so you're not gonna need this anymore, right? Come on, you stupid pipe. And this either, which I'm just gonna put on my ass for safekeeping. So while we can see at this point, I do appreciate there's zero backtracking and none of the sit at camp while touching yourself to heal for so long that somehow all the monsters come back to life. You can see it's still not entirely possible to completely escape the Souls influence that permeates gaming these days, because there are like 4 big colorful face buttons that are relegated these days to secondary actions, whereas the primary melee block counter button is always mapped to the shoulder. So I guess I honed all of my thumb reflexes since 1991 for nothing, eh? Sorry, I need this for stuff. So awkward to use. Shut up, little girl. I was raised on Devil May Cry. You wouldn't understand. Life was better back then. Must stick big metal dick inside robot. What? Oh shit.
Seismic disruptions have occurred. Launch trajectory may be altered.
No, wait, this is actually pretty cool. It's like playing StarCraft at ground level. Man, am I glad Games Workshop are plagiarizing bastards, eh? This would make a sick roller coaster if it ever gets finished. I'm not even mad at the cutscene because it's actually pretty representative of all the stuff you can also do by yourself. So it's not actually a teasing, blue-balling bitch. Oh shit, it's just a generic white guy with brown hair and kinda angry. Never mind. You really can't run from soulslikes no matter how hard you try, right? Game's over, go home. Nah, I'm just kidding. So then Skeletor nurses you back to health, and no, honestly, the story isn't exactly worth recapping, even if it is ultimately worth experience. Emperor something something, Xenos something something, heresy something something, chaos. And really, it can't and won't and really has no place to go beyond that. Doesn't ask you for anything more than repressed bloodlust because that bitch Janice yelled at you today at work again. She can't tell me what to do. What the f is seniority anyways? So you come home and just need to blow off some steam because Janice sucks. Hey, so how long have you been working here? And isn't Janice such a bitch? I wish she'd die.
Not to for discord among the men.
Look at right, Scottish. I learned for a video, Braveheart.
The elevator code is 62#, right? You all saw that. Well, this is pretty liberal. I mean, you have a white space marine, a black space marine, and an Asian space marine, but only the white space marine is giving the orders, so all is right with the modern Western world, I guess, so long as we make sure the women aren't in any way in charge.
We must reach the defense guns.
Yes, my lord.
Oh man, this is cool. What happened to big spectacle games? Everything is just a dingy open world these days, and then you sit at a campfire trying to figure out where the f to go next. Like, really, what would you prefer? Math or punching this flower?
This was costly, and they paid for it dearly. The enemy numbers are not insignificant. I can do this all day.
You know, I'm just gonna say it. Less open worlds and more corridors. You don't choke a CPU because consent is important even for robots, and also you actually have time and resources to design really cool scenery that you're sure the players won't miss out on. If you knew only 10% of your player base is ever gonna see it, you won't even bother putting all these bodies here, you'd just copy and paste another campfire or something. No, really, this game is 96% industrial area, but they still all look great. Wait, what? No, I'm not letting this go. Y'all saw that, right?
Transform and roll out.
I honestly recommend you buy this game because it's like a fucking unicorn of linear pretty violence these days, and saving animals is important for the environment. I thought we agreed not to use AI generation in gaming, because all it does is take away wages from hardworking artists. Look at this 10 asses layered atop each other bullshit. Unicorn preservation, right? Okay, so now I know it's not just me being a nitpicking little harlot. It's seriously because, well, now I know why the 40k universe, all war, all the time, techno-fascist state is the way it is. It's because these idiots use the same motherfucking code for everything. The elevator is 6'2" pound. The doors are all 6'2" pound. The stupid safe guarding the Death Star activation codes is probably 6'2" pound. And that's how we're getting invaded on 9 fronts and are up to our eyeballs in Xeno filth who want to kill us, is because the IT guy was so lazy or incompetent that every code everywhere is 6'2" pound. So the aliens all have our bank accounts, hacked our defenses, and probably why chaos infiltrates humanity in all walks of life. It's because of IT guy using the same motherfucking code, because he can't be asked to remember more than or 3 different digits. I know that motto doesn't come cheap.
I'll give you command of a small team to hit the staging tanks.
I
think this might be even more thematically appropriate if we got to paint this stuff and arrange poses.
Archmakers, for the last time, we must get you off-world!
Yeah, get the f*** off his lawn. And the game is pretty varied, so just when you're getting a little numb of the Zerg shooting, you fight a predator. Oh man, I'm so not gonna use this.
Archmagos, we have reached the transmitter.
So, like, this wasn't even a door or an elevator. This is a plot-critical machine you have to turn on because it's too important or some shit.
Major Sarcana, what's your status?
We lost a lot of men, a lot of heavy rounds, but we're still in the fight!
We're coming to you now. Nozick, will they hit?
Lirio, do you read? Full advantage of the jump packs.
I know the game doesn't last long, but it's time and money well spent because it also gives you what you want, knowing it's not a long-term relationship. At least in terms of the main plot. Nobody even plays the multiplayer. Get the f*** out of here. Oh man, what happened here?
Chaos.
Dude has serious religious PTSD, and that's actually his story and character arc.
Why is he back in battle so soon after such grievous surgery?
Sergeant Ventiad spoke of a death warrant.
Lieutenant.
Don't talk shit behind my back, it's not funny.
To the cogitator within the facility.
Just change the code or add a few digits. My human fingers could brute force this shit if I knew it was only 3 digits.
You suffered catastrophic damage to
What are you talking about, going through a tunnel or something? Speak clearly and enunciate. So, a good game and a rarity in today's market as long as you don't mind or are actively looking for a short but visceral campaign. And a story that's really little more than an excuse to just shoot things while taking really pretty pictures, and somehow justifying to yourself that spending an average month's paycheck on a video card was really worth it. Let's keep playing. Such a great game. I am ultimately a simple man. I see big spectacle, I don't care if it lasts a dozen hours because that's like the length of 6 movies in the 90s. And all those tickets add up.
I have the high ground!
We've already established the big dumb jock Space Marines and the Human Emperor can't memorize more than 3 digits, and also use the same code for everything from the garage door opener to nuclear launch codes. F*** you, Xenos. F*** Fuck you, Xenos. So I did finish the game, and yes, it was a worthwhile experience even if you aren't one of those social butterflies who plays multiplayer, because really nobody is doing this anymore. Everything is a Souls-like or Souls adjacent, so sometimes it's just nice to play something with an untainted vision that's all about majestic scenery and lots of colorful violence. This door didn't even have a keypad because football players can't comprehend combinations, so all you have is just one big button or else they get confused. Come on guys, taxes paid for those. In many regards, this is now a better God of War game than the newest God of War games.
What manner of research could justify such a waste of human life? Still running.
Let's hope the machine spirit has it under control.
Enter your command.
Locate Marius Luz.
Access denied.
The password is just stabbing.
Meltdown imminent.
So they did not have it under control.
Generators at the location.
I got it back under control, give me a raise.
Look at here, Squash. I'll let it for a video brief.
Chaos is chaos.
Oh man, that driver is so drunk. Oh man, that's my driver.
What was that?
Just took it to my vein!
Munitions secured.
Holy shit, a Canadian Space Marine. He's immediately my favorite. Look, I have some of his comrades on my desk. I'm not saying I don't like Call of Duty, I'm just saying I would like Call of Duty a lot more if it has aliens and shit. Yes! Don't get a turret section?
Captain Fairburn, come in.
Chaos.
Vengeance for Canada!
We were just attacked by the forces of chaos. Chaos.
I don't need contact lenses, I have 20/20 vision. Honestly, I'm not entirely thrilled about the chaos thing because I think it's more of a mandate of the license than any real addition to the storytelling. Because there's like 5 races of interesting aliens who all want us dead already, so why am I stuck perpetually fighting the ones that are just humans but slightly more evil? I have your package from Amazon, you need to sign for it. I can't just leave it on your porch.
Startis could survive power.
I don't understand what this nerd is saying to me.
Look at here, Squash. I'll let it for a video brief.
I was accused. It was my penance.
What were you accused of?
Massive tax fraud. It's such a good sightseeing game because, hold on, gotta help the plebs. Oh man, there goes the local tourism trade. Toronto drivers. Very few games do the bombastic set pieces anymore. These days, everything is a wander around some ruins in a dreary overworld looking for the next bonfire so you can get all of your pittance of an allowance of 3 health potions back. Why even spend money making video games if you aren't gonna make actual video games? Like, I'm not even mad about the cinematics here because it's actually representative of what you can do in-game, which has come a long way from days gone by when the cool stuff is exclusively saved as a reward for trudging through all the boring stuff beforehand. F*** you, Xenos.
What is this?
I set off a fart bomb, all the bugs are leaving. Dude, you okay? Don't break it, don't break it, don't break it, don't break it. Ah. What, she's the one who broke it, not me. Where can I get one of those floating segways?
Did he escape?
Yes, he did. He has plot-based teleportation powers.
Look at here, Squash. I'll let it for a video brief.
Brother, what was spoken by the chaplain?
I'm an atheist. So as we're heading into the finale of the game, I really just want to say that variety is indeed the spice of life. And I miss the days when studios were trying to one-up each other in terms of how big and bombastic they can make their somewhat interactive set pieces, because otherwise, why are we even playing video games if not to experience the thrill of actually participating in the climax of so many stories told through the medium of tapping thumbs?
Holy terror! All specs cannot keep up with all this debris.
See, somebody just drove a Star Destroyer into a planet, and really for no other reason than shits and giggles. And because, well, what else are we gonna spend all of this game making budget on if not a very bad example of interstellar parallel parking? I'm not actually knocking something like Elden Ring, I am knocking that Claire obscure stuff.
Sorry, I fucked up.
Which seems to think it was a hell of a lot better than it actually is by being all dour and opaque and shit when it really could have done with a lot more kaiju fights and less pretentiousness.
A relic from the dark age of technology.
So, like before TikTok, seriously, what do you think the activation code is gonna be? Go ahead, I want you to guess.
You have seen one before.
Well, not that one exactly, but I've seen something like it, yes. Hey guys, what are you doing? Can I join?
I will not.
F***ing nerd, let's get him. Oh shit. Titus is the new Kratos now. He still has plot armor. See, even when the game is dark and dreary, like 90% going through an abandoned Amazon warehouse, it doesn't have to mean it should be colored in 3 shades of shit. It can also have a lot of purple. Because I didn't buy this HDR monitor for no money for no reason. I don't know, I think we'll need a Megazord to fight it though. Punt!
All formation!
Don't wear helmets, you idiots, you live longer. What did I tell you? Missed opportunity because there's no vehicle section in the entire game. And there's so many things you could have driven in the Warhammer 40k universe with guns attached to their guns that would have been fun to fire.
You will have only moments to execute your plans.
Well, it turns out the bad guys aren't very much smarter than us, because yeah, we use the same 3-digit code for everything, but their secret computer password is just turning this rock slightly sideways. You know what? You're all stupid, and you deserve this hellscape you've created for yourselves. Oh shit, I accidentally entered the developer level. Look at all these copy-pasted models. So I don't even get to fight the bird thing? So then I broke the thing and this guy died, sorry, don't know who he was. Although the game thinks I should. And the whole game narratively feels like a filler episode that goes nowhere in terms of fitting into the epic saga of Captain Titus Kills the Galaxy. But you know what? I'm not complaining. Because it is today a unicorn in gaming and I would rather play any sequel to this series than spend 1 more minute getting lost in a game that has simply does not respect the time of those who were born with a genetic deficiency to be directionally challenged. So you like wastelands and cowboys and alternative history, eh? Well, it just so happens I also write books. Genuine novels with plot and characters, and this one is available now on Amazon about an alternate World War II Pacific theater that is like Firefly mixed with Inglourious Basterds.
See how feed us into your Nazi boss.
And I also have a Patreon now where if you subscribe, you get DRM free versions of the same books as soon as they come out. Why? Because I like money. Also because I'm posting entertainment opinions on YouTube, so frankly I should have done this years ago because you know I'm completely without capability for shame.